chat with the top management of TCS, and this time around, I would say Samir Milind first. Good to connect with you. Maza nahi aaya numbers. Not the quarter which everybody was anticipating and expecting. From a statement of all is well, things are not looking all that well. Will you agree with me?
All is well. It can be always be better.
It's a quarter where you'll have to perhaps convince the market and shareholders that is there a slowdown and is there an uncertainty which has hit the business in the near term? How would you clear the air? Because that's what everybody wants to know. I can get into a quarterly number here, a height count number here and there, but the bigger concern is that is the big picture slowing down dramatically?
So if you look at it, it's a dichotomy. In the near term, there is a lot of caution. There is risk averseness. And risk averseness is coming, and if we split that across markets, UK, we called out that early on, about 2-3 quarters back, we started seeing that customers are getting more proactive and starting to make decisions in the times of uncertainty as well. And then we saw that translating into deal wins last time. And if you see this quarter's revenue, it has come in significantly better than most of the other geographies, very well. In Europe, we called out last time that we are seeing change in stance and customers are being proactive. We see a significant number of 50 million plus deals coming in from Europe this quarter, right? And hopefully that trend continues. What has happened is in North America, things changed relatively from what we expected would be just a temporary one into what we saw into February and March. Caused a lot of macro uncertainty and client being a bit risk averse, reflecting into what happened. And we can link it to the financial volatility in the banking system causing it. So near term, there seems to be a bit of concerns, but what gives us confidence is on the long-term picture, the deal wins which we have had, and that's the dichotomy, that while in the near term, clients in some cases have either hit the pause button in terms of stopping some discretionary projects, pausing them, or not starting projects which are not critical. But they are still investing into deals which will help them do longer term transformation ones, deals which will help them optimize cost, or some things which will help them focus on getting faster ROIs. And that is reflecting on our order book, a 10 billion order book, 5 billion coming in from US. BFSI, where there is a lot of concern, we are getting a 3 billion order book. Our typical one is between 2 to 2.5 billion. There also it's 3 billion. So I think in the medium to long term, things will be well.
Define the near term for us, and will things get slightly more volatile before they get better? I'm talking about near term, next 2 quarters, FY24 specifically.
That's where the uncertainty plays out, Nikunj, and we'll have to play it out as it comes. Our focus will be staying close to the customer, staying relevant, and as it plays out. And we are going by what we have seen in the near term in UK. So our expectation is based on that what played out in UK for us, and we see parts of it playing out in Europe. Gets played out in Europe completely, and then in US also. Also, what we have seen is customers have a tendency of there's an immediate impact which comes in, and then they have to rely on technology in some form to get their agendas also. So if they want to take cost takeout in a recessionary scenario, that becomes the biggest imperative one. They'll usually fall back on technology, and that's where we are optimistic that that should play out going forward as well.
So I'll prompt you for a number. When we spoke to NGS last time, he said, look, there is a probability, not a possibility. There is a probability and a possibility of a double-digit growth. Looks like if you're starting the quarter on this kind of a sticky wicket, a double-digit growth for FY24 will be an aspirational number. It will not be a realistic number.
Our aspiration will remain double-digit. Given uncertainty, too difficult to call out how it plays out.
Can I read it between lines?
Don't read between lines. I'm saying it as it is, Nikunj, that our aspiration and focus will be to get to double-digit. Let's see how it plays out.
Okay.